Hello, everyone, and welcome to Roscoe's World. It's been a minute since I've done one of these. So yeah, I kind of got wrapped up in finding a literary agent, and it kind of took up all my time, and so I was never able to finish the last video series I had, which was me reading the my book to you and doing a script writing for the animated series that I'm planning. And I actually have one more video to show you of that, which was chapter 9, that I never got around to being able to post it. This literary agent thing took up a lot of time. I'm gonna do a whole video series on finding a literary agent. So if you're interested in that, make sure you hit the follow button because I've got quite a few videos coming out about my issues with literary agents. Um, so that's coming out. So there's been some serious changes to Roscoe's World and to my life, really. I actually have two social media accounts. I have a merchandise, and then I have Roscoe's World. And I was juggling both of them at the same time, creating content for both, bringing out products for both. And I realized that, trying to split my time between merchandise and Roscoe's World, it just they're both suffering. Rather than trying to create both at the same time, they were both suffering. So I've decided to go ahead and suspend everything that I've been doing with merchandise. I'm not done with merchandise by any means, but I'm taking a break so that I can focus on Roscoe's World. I believe Roscoe's World is what is going to lead to my success. So I want to dedicate as much time as I can to Roscoe's World. I have made some serious changes to Roscoe's World since the last time you've seen a video from me. The last video I showed you, I was reading from this book. Now, this is my old copy of my book, but I've changed it since then. And now this is my new cover, and I absolutely love it. It really captures everything that I want to accomplish with the POIs, or places of interest, of Roscoe's World. I really want the POIs to feel like a real place. With this new cover, you really do get that feeling, and it's super eye-catching. Absolutely love the new cover. Now, there is another problem with my book that I fixed, was the pricing on it. Due to to printing cost, it costs me a lot to print my book, and the reason why that is because my book is 280 pages long, full color, full detail, and that could be very costly when printing a book. I'm self-published. I don't have a publisher, so I cover the printing costs, and my printing costs are pretty high. I actually print through Amazon, through their KDP. So I had to fix the printing costs. Now, there's only two ways you can fix the printing costs. One is you find a publisher, and I'm in the process of finding a publisher. But if it's anything like what I went through with the literary agent, that's not going to work out, and that's fine. I'll just do it myself. We still have a long road ahead as far as the publisher route, so we'll see how that works out. But I'm not really holding my breath. Amazon does a really good job. I'll give them credit for that. They do a really good job. The printing is always perfect. If you have a regular book, Amazon's the way to go. Your printing costs will be super cheap. So what do? If you don't have a publisher and you don't have a better printing press, what do? Well, I went ahead and smashed my book. So I, squeezed it. What do I do? And I was able to split it into three parts. Oh man, I really suck at fanning, but here you go. I'll just do them one at a time. Here we go. So here's part one. All right, so this is part one. Now, what you'll notice is this is bigger than this. So I made the book bigger. This book here is 9 by 6. This book here is 9.5 by 11, and the way it turned out is phenomenal. You got bigger printed words, bigger pictures, and the best part is the POIs really do pop off the page now. The book really turned out amazing on both sides. And so this is part one. Here is part two. And finally, you have part three. It's the same book, As in volume 1, it's just chopped up into 3 different parts. So each copy will be $19.99, except for this one. This one, because it's the first one, I'm going to start doing an introductory sale with it and charge $14.99 for it, so that it can get the ball rolling and you can start your adventure into Roscoe's World with your kids and read an entertaining adventure story for them at night before they go to sleep. That would be my ideal audience, is reading this book for kids before they go to sleep. And so you can do that for your kids tonight by buying part 1 of Roscoe's World Volume 1 at $14.99. And that price is going to take effect probably when I post this video. You may be asking, where do I find it? Well, I also made some more changes to my website. So you can actually find my books on 2 different places. Amazon.com, just search for Roscoe's World. Or you can find them on my website called roscoesworld.store. I also bought a second domain called roscoeworld.com. So no S, all right? Just roscoeworld.com. And you can find the books there. While you're there, I also was able to find some pet products for roscoeworld.com. I'm super excited. These pet products turned out amazing. So I have dog bowls now. I have collars. I have leashes. I even have little doggy bags for you to put your little poo bags in. And they turned out phenomenal. I guarantee you will never find any cooler product for a pet than at Roscoe's World Store. These pet products turned out amazing. And so I'm super thrilled. I was one of the things I wanted for my site was to find pet products, and I was able to find them and get them designed, and so they're on there for sale. The next change that I decided to do is with the social media accounts. So I have a whole list of videos that I'm getting ready to do. So there's going to be a lot of content coming out soon. I'm going to do a video series on everything I went through with finding a literary agent. So if you're someone who written a book and you're thinking about finding a literary agent, or you want to know more about finding a literary agent, you definitely want to hit that follow button, because I've got a lot of tips and tricks and everything you need to know about finding a literary agent. And these also apply to publishers. I have plenty of stuff for that as well. So hit the follow button if you're interested in learning more about literary agents or publishers or just writing a book in general. I certainly can help you out with that. The next thing I've got going on is I'm going to start the animated series here soon, which I will show you how to animate, basically create a story from nothing. And so we're going to do that here soon. And then in October, I start volume 2. So I will be doing a whole bunch of videos of how to write a book, or follow, you could follow along in Roscoe's World Volume 2, and I start that in October. So I've got a lot of work coming up, and it's all going to be recorded, so there's plenty of content. So make sure you hit that follow button, and I'll see you in the next video. All right.